Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
I'm Travis.
And we are late to the party, and it's time for another segment of Better Late Than Never. It's funny how you guys went with the same maneuver.
This is the segment from Late to the Party where we watch old trailers and react to them and see if we'd ever see them if we saw the trailer today.
Mostly Vanessa and I, because Travis gets the trailers. He knows what trailer it is.
He knows what trailer is coming up. We have no idea.
So it's exciting, and sometimes it's heartbreaking when it's something that we hold true to us back in the day. You might even see us cry on camera.
Because it could be like, oh, that actor no longer is with us.
Oh, John Ritter. That was ages ago. But either way, let's see what Travis says in store.
This one is a amazing movie, very quotable. You guys hear me quote it all the time. People I work with hear me quote it all the time, too. It is a movie that actually changed how we rate movies. Okay? You guys ready?
Okay, so yeah, I think I know what it is.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a big
tell.
clue.
That's a tell. But rate them as an MPAA, not quality. It ain't Paramount, and it ain't this guy. If you don't have that transition.
Has a name. It must be
Hear it?
Indiana Jones.
I'm Al Weber.
Dan Aykroyd.
We
Roll around.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. Indiana Jones.
That moment with the freaking mine light on the cart.
Don't believe me. You will, Dr. Jones.
The Wilhelm scream.
There it is. I have that picture as my thing on Twitter, him smiling.
Boom, boom.
What do you guys think?
Very short
Very
and
short and basic, right?
Didn't show us anything.
Did not show us anything, but at the same time, you know that this it's coming off of one already. So I feel like maybe when they did this, they were like, oh, I don't really need to show them a whole lot because they know Indiana Jones. Here's just a little thing for the second Indiana Jones. So.
And I also feel like too that John Williams created his own little score for the trailer as well, because it doesn't really include some of the key moments from the movie, because the theme in the movie, it's very iconic to that movie. But it's nowhere in the trailer. It's stuff from the first one that they have in there a little bit more. So doesn't give you a hint of what's in the movie. It's a good
movie. And what I was talking about the rating, if you don't know already, I'm sure most everyone does, that it's a very violent scene where he reaches in and pulls someone's heart out. So Spielberg himself actually was like, PG is kind of not good for this, and rated R is a little too harsh for this.
Yeah.
So he encouraged them to come up with PG-13. Temple of Doom gave us that.
Yeah, it definitely created a whole new rating there. But all in all, not seen as one of the most popular Indiana Jones films out of the saga, but still higher than the fourth one.
That's very true. When I think of Indiana Jones, I go for my favorite, which is The Last Crusade. And then I go to Raiders of the Lost Ark after that, because they've got the famous don't when they're trapped.
Don't look at the ark.
Don't look at the thing.
Agreed.
And so this one, this one I really like for the fact that he has the psychic. Yeah,
Short
round. Yeah. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones.
But this movie has done a lot. Like all the Disney parks, everyone has wanted to ride on the mine ride, So
when it came out in
Disneyland,
1995.
but I think Disney Tokyo has it.
No, they have a roller coaster,
but I think it's something like that.
And I think it's Paris that has it.
Yeah, don't.
It's the roller coaster, but it's not anywhere like you would get in Temple of Doom.
But this is a very quotable movie. There are so many great lines, like "You call him Dr. Jones, doll.
We are going to die." When he's
going to die.
Molaran, prepare to meet Kylie in hell. Dr. Jones, no! And that's the thing is, I think growing up, the ones that my friends and I watched the most was Temple of Doom because of those iconic moments, the train ride, the minecart ride, the freaking bridge.
Falling out of the crashing plane. We're not sinking. We're crashing.
Yeah, freaking the whole opening scene with the anything goes. I mean, there were some awesome action pieces. And
I love that sound of the machine gun.
This one is actually the least one I've seen out of all of them.
Right. Well, that again, though, I was a kid. Like Last Crusade eventually came out, and that was the one that we were all reenacting. But by that, we were a little older, so we weren't playing to the movie as much.
We were reenacting.
I was a little younger than you guys, and so Last Crusade was the one that when I was like young enough to like.
And what's interesting, I'm kind of jumping ship and kind of doing one thing. The trailer to Last Crusade was very unique in how they did that. If you guys remember,
I do.
They actually
remember,
just showed the production and showed
Yeah.
Harrison Ford stapling his hat to his head, and they showed it was like as a fun thing. They didn't really show much of the movie itself either in that one.
And that's very true. I was saying it kind of reminds of like the behind the scenes things.
Oh,
that
but they
do
really
now.
kicked it into high gear when it came to those plugs with like Pepsi and stuff. You chose wisely. And he's like drinking the Pepsi,
All
like
right.
the guy's trying to get
Indiana
to. Anyways,
Jones
yeah.
is my favorite movie of all time, and when the fourth one came out, Bobby can attest to this. I shut
Who's
myself.
Bobby?
Robert can attest to this.
There it is.
That I shut myself out of the world completely. I didn't watch movies anymore, or when we went to the movies, I stood out in the hall waiting for the trailers in, and he'd have to call me and text me and say, it's okay to come back. I stopped watching TV because I didn't want to see the Indiana Jones trailer spots. I didn't want to know anything about Indiana Jones because I love this character so much I wanted to be surprised.
Clean slate.
Very much so. I think I like Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls slightly better because I had no expectations going into it.
But not better than these three.
Nowhere near. I love Young Indiana Jones way better than
I'm
that.
gonna
too.
say, where's your expectation for the new one?
That's way too far out. It's gonna obviously it'll be high.
Still
but
high.
Yeah, it's got to be
Still
high.
very high. I just want to know how they.
I was gonna say, are you gonna do the thing again where you don't watch any of the trailers,
Yes.
any of the video,
Yes.
like
and it's gonna be
nothing?
harder now because technology.
Social media, yeah.
And then the whole thing with Kate Capshaw too, like I wasn't a huge fan of Kate Capshaw. My mom, that's partly to blame too, because she really pointed out the fact that she's just constantly screaming the whole time, and so every time she's just screaming, and Kate Capshaw kind of annoyed me in Temple of Doom. And all in all, there's a big gap of lack of action, like for a kid watching it.
So
like action in the beginning, then there's just like nothing forever until he finally starts getting into the
True,
crypt.
but it had the unique moments of like chilled monkey brain.
Right, and that was something that was like, well, dang, that's crazy. I've never seen that before, but it wasn't,
I was gonna
like
say,
Raiders of the Lost Ark or Last Crusade.
Your mom was
but
like Amy Fairfowler when they tell him like
ruins the movie
ruins
for you.
Raiders of the Lost Ark
Because Indiana Jones isn't actually central to the story in
Yeah.
any way. Everything would have played out the
Eventually, yeah,
exact same way in
exactly.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
It's true. But either way, Temple of Doom, what did you guys think? Tell us down below. If you have seen it, obviously tell us what you liked. If you don't, tell us why you haven't watched it yet, because it's pretty damn
It's
good.
good.
Go do it.
Molaram!
All right, comment below. Leave me some suggestions for some trailers, and we'll take a look at it, you guys.
You
So.
can like and you can subscribe.
And you can do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking joints, you know where they are. And until next time, now it's time to say goodbye. Bye!